Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your host of Player Advancement League, Noah Long here, and here we are for week 2 of PALracing Season 3 right here at Iowa, and your pole sitter, last week's winner, leading the points. It's none other than Mr. Hunter East. We're going to head and get him pulled up into the booth and interview with him momentarily. Hey, Hunter, no up in the booth. You have a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Hunter, last week's winner, and you show up at Iowa and you put that car on pole. Tell us, what is it going to take to get the win here at Iowa?
It's going to take a lot of tire saving. This track is very abrasive on the tires, and track position certainly helps out with the clean air and everything, not have to worry about cutting your way through the field. But yeah, it's all going to come down to tires at the end of the day and how well you could save them.
Alrighty, Hunter. Well, you come in here, the points leader, and to your outside is the man who finished second to you last week at Auto Club. Do you think you have anything for that 31 machine? You're defending a series champion, or you think the hot shot, the rookie, is just going to sweep Season 3?
Well, every driver wants to say they'll sweep, because, you know, what's the point of racing if you're not going to try to win the championship, right? But not to be cocky, I will say the 31 will put up a great fight. I think he will be my biggest threat to the championship without a doubt. As long as he stays, like, finishing races, and we both finish races, I think he'll be coming down to the end of the race, or the last race of the season.
Alrighty, thank you much, Hunter. We'll send you back down.
Yep, thank you.
There we go. From the top, 27 drivers, 1 winner. PAL record for entries: Hunter East, Jacob Alicia, Aiden Gould, Gordon Spain, Greg Jodiet, Logan Wilson, Jacob Pettit, Matthew Legat, Eric Gonzalez, Spencer Burton make up your top 10. There's a whole lot of rookies. Pace truck pulls up, and it's green flag at Iowa, baby. As the first lap gets completed, Jacob Alicia will lead it. He takes the lead from Hunter East on that top side and settles in. We saw some checkups going on right there, right around P8, P9 on that outside line. There may be some nodes damage to a couple of these drivers, but right now, Jacob Alicia, your defending series champion, is leading early, but he's going to dive off from the pit road. What is going on with Jacob Alicia? He just dove off of the lead into pit road. Does he enter his box? No, he doesn't. Jacob Alicia must have jumped the start. That is an early setback for him, and that's going to put Aiden Gould, your Season 2 rookie highlight, out here leading your top rookie of Season 2. Aiden Gould, the 51 machine teammate to Hunter East, takes the lead here. In dramatic events, Jacob Alicia has a lot of ground to make up. He won't quite go a lap down, but a drive-through puts him right towards the tail end of the field. And that's a lot of cars he has to pass to get to the front. Your pole sitter, Hunter East, has fallen back to the 6th position. He's actually under attack by Douglas Henry. Douglas Henry, the 66 on that outside. Look at him all the way up against the wall. He did not miss the corner. That's how high Douglas Henry in that 66 wants to run. He loves running the wall in 3 and 4. He gets a really good exit. He might try to outbrake Hunter East going into 1 and 2 and take away the position. He's clear by half a car. Let's see, off the corner, Hunter East, maybe not quite. He is going to be able to clear Hunter. Now, Hunter, he's going to dive it into the corner really hard. I think Hunter wants to defend this position. He doesn't want to drop too far back, because even if he is saving tire, a lot of track position to make up late in the run can proven to be difficult. He has some speed, and right there in that 3 car, is Joe Houston. He is running 11th right now. He's to the outside of Matthew Leggett, and Joe is going to go for a pass here. You can see he's going to utilize that top line. Now, in the practice race I did with Joe, I believe it was last night, he really loved using the bottom line in 3 and 4. To see him move up to the top shows immense strength in that car. He can put it just about anywhere, and that was a nice move down to the bottom. He's going to take away the 8th position, and he's going to begin to run down Hunter East. Douglas Henry, after a little bobble we think happened on the exit of 2, has begun to run down Gordon Spain now a lot quicker than he was beforehand. He might be making a pass for P3 as the cars, these leaders do approach lap car of Dylan Simmons at 09. They might be able to try to use Dylan as a pick. Douglas Henry to the inside, Dylan all the way up the track. Whoa. 3 wide, flirting with 4 wide off the corner. Dylan does a great job at staying out of the way. Trying to get high, let these leaders by. I think he's actually going to brush the wall quite a bit there. I think Dylan Simmons, he's going to hang on to that wall a little bit longer than he wanted. But does a good job at staying out of the way as this battle is heating up. Douglas Henry has cleared his way into second, and Hunter East has just followed that hole that 66 has made. Look at Hunter East right there, running fourth, sorry. He is going to clear Gordon Spain for that 4th position. And Douglas Henry, he's already diving off to the inside of Greg Jodiet. Douglas Henry is looking for that 2nd position on Greg. Greg did a really good job of getting up there, having some speed, maintaining track position, but it looks like Douglas Henry and Hunter East have I don't know how Douglas Henry has better tires, but he is just moving along, making a hole, driving his way to the front right now as Aiden Gould extends his gap to another 2 seconds. Douglas Henry bottom, Greg Jodiet. He's just going to run out of rubber on those tires. He's going to have to fall back in line here. And right now, Douglas Henry, Hunter East have caught Aiden Gould, and it is a 3-car battle for the lead, essentially. Douglas Henry will be the first to get a crack at him, but can Hunter East capitalize? Douglas Henry elects to try the bottom of the racetrack. We haven't seen him make quite a few moves down there. It's going to get real tight because there goes Hunter East all the way to the top. You can see them 3 wide, potentially in corner exit. Depends on how good of a run Hunter East gets. Aiden Gould's going to let him go by. And Douglas Henry up to the track to block. Hunter East, big move to the bottom. And Hunter East gets 2 cars in 1 corner as they go down the front stretch. Hunter East to the lead, but Douglas Henry says not so fast. Douglas Henry, crossover underneath the 24. Looking for the lead. He has it right now, but can Hunter East defend? Douglas Henry is not the preferred line, but Douglas Henry is going to head down to pit road. Douglas Henry may be the first to pit. Maybe he faked out those guys. Maybe he thinks he could come out here leading at a greater margin because Douglas Henry rolls down pit road in that 66 machine. I would say he's officially the first person to pit on this cycle. Now Joe Houston, currently scored your leader. He's yet to pit. There's Logan Wilson to his outside. He's yet to pit. I think with Joe's line right now, he might try to enter pit road. Here comes Joe down pit road, followed by Aiden Gould. Both drivers do a great job at entering. And now it's just a cat and mouse chase to see who cycles out where. Currently, Aaron Warren's last to pit. Let's find Douglas Henry. Douglas Henry is currently your relative leader. Basically, what I mean by a relative leader is that he is the car who is in front of all the guys that have already pit. So once all the cars in front of him on the leaderboard pit, he will cycle out your leader of the race. Has been able to get down. Oh, John Schoenbachler, hang on to it. Let's try to find him. Can we get to him? There he is. Off of the corner, through the grass. Now, a caution's not going to come out, but that is not what John wanted to have happen. That is for sure. Matthew Legatt's going to run up on him. Let's go take a look at the replay. Here's John coming off of 4. It's going to get a little bit tight, sideways. And he's going to cut through the grass. He's actually going to get on that stretch of paved road there just on the other side of the retaining wall for pit road. So does a great job hanging on to it. I've just been alerted to a crash. Caleb Hayes, there he is, right where John Schoenbachler was. Did the 99 machine, the rookie making his first career start, have the same issue? Let's take a look at him. There's Caleb Hayes. Right in the same spot. Center of 3 and 4. Off the corner, sideways. Cold tires are cold. Gets it locked down. He's actually going to get onto that little access loop, part of the infield oval, and get back on track. So again, not a caution, but that is a setback for some of these guys. And we do have a caution, and it might have been Logan Wilson. There's Logan Wilson. We need to find Joshua Crawford. While we were looking at that replay, we had an incident happen. Let's take a look. Again, crash report out of Joshua Crawford. Here's Joshua right here going to turns 1 and 2. Getting a little bit of hairy on exit. 22 Taco Bell car. Loose. Gets into the brake. Stops the car. What happens? Where is the caution? He's going to rejoin the track just fine. Maybe that was enough to bring out the caution. I want to see what this Logan Wilson incident is. Maybe it happened at the exact same time. This is Logan Wilson. Off the corner, Logan Wilson. This is what brought out the caution. A spin right there in front of some cars. He's going to bring it back down onto the grass. That was your caution right around lap 75. Hey, Jacob, this is Noah up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Hey, Noah, good copy.
Well, Alicia, I'm assuming you were given a black flag for the start at the race. Is that correct?
Yeah, the officials found that I had passed the leader on the start. He's kind of slowed up right before the start-finish area. I thought I was just kind of like nose-to-nose with him, but I guess I was just a little bit too far ahead. I even let off on the gas to try to let him by, but they issued me the penalty before that made any good work for us.
Well, Jacob, we saw you claw your way through the field pretty quick, and off of that pit cycle, you find yourself 8th. Are you going straight to the front now?
Well, I was surprised with my pace, to be 100% honest, so I think there's a good chance you'll see me up front before the end of the race.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Mr. Alisi. We'll drop you back down to pacemakers. Have a good show, bud.
Thanks.
You kind of got to figure it out, and right now the driver figuring it out is Hunter East. He made his way back to the front after dropping all the way to nearly outside the top 10. His teammate Eric Gonzalez in that 58 follows, and it is a trio of teammates right here, 1, 2, and 3, and even another satellite teammate, the 98 of Spencer Burton, in 4th. Samuel Carter, heavy contact, Michael Brooks involved. And we're going to have a replay for this one. What happened to the pair? Look at Samuel Carter's machine. That front end is all bent up. And it is smoking. That engine may blow. That car is destroyed. And we're going to be back. Green flag here in Iowa. Hunter East, as the leader, gets to choose when they get to go in the restart zone. And here he is, pulling out to that lead. Look at Eric Gonzalez right there in second. Aiden Gould third. Joe Houston is currently under attack by Jacob Alicia for that 5th position. And he's watching them run off with it. Look at Eric Gonzalez. Eric Gonzalez is making a move for the lead on his teammate right here on lap 91. And to be fair, we're already halfway through this race. It may be go time for some of these guys. Aiden Gould now to the inside of Eric Gonzalez for that 2nd position. Hunter East not quite able to pull away, but Eric Gonzalez, big run on the top side. Eric is looking for the lead, and the rookie Eric Gonzalez in his 2nd career start is going to lead a lap here in PAL. Eric Gonzalez is your leader. Ooh, look at Hunter East, just a little wobble there. How hard is he going to drop? He's going to drop all the way to 4th, 5th, maybe even the 6th position. Hunter East got a little loose in the corner, and that can make the difference. And now Hunter East is up into the wall. A bad corner gone worse. He's going to get down to that bottom where his comfort zone is and try to rerun it out. Actually, only dropping to 3rd. Very fortunate. I thought Alicia and Houston were going to be able to complete the pass. But he's going to take a breather after that one as Aiden Gould now goes to the lead. Aiden Gould leading lap 97, coming to lap 98. Hunter East is being shown that clean air to the inside of Aiden Gould, and it looks like he'll go for the pass. And at the very same time, you could see Jacob Alicia is looking to the inside of Eric Gonzalez as well, and Joe Hughes has been right there waiting in those tire tracks to make a move off of the corner. Hunter East inside of Aiden Gould down the front stretch. An absolute amazing battle. Hunter East inside of Aiden Gould. He might be able to clear him down the back straight. Aiden does not get a really great run off the exit of the corner, and as Hunter East goes to the bottom, a line he's very comfortable running, Hunter East will be leading right here at Iowa. Back to the front he goes, looking for 2 wins in a row. It would be absolutely amazing. As Hunter East has to get around 2 more cars to be the actual leader. There's Raymond Wimmer yet to pit. And there's Greg Jodiet yet to pit. Matthew Legat spun off of 4, gets it collected, no caution, cuts to the grass, gets back onto the apron. Oh, but it did bring out a caution. There are some cars slowed on the track. Yes, it did. Yeah, he was actually pretty late out of the corner when that spin occurred. Let's go take a look at the replay. Here's Matthew Legat. And you're going to see the same thing that happened to a lot of guys, just that back end stepping out, too much rotation. Oh, Eric Gonzalez, that looked like net code to me. That absolutely looked like net code to me. Greg, this is Noah up in the booth. You have a copy.
What's up, Noah?
Okay, Greg, you might have just hit the strategy, you and Raymond. Tell me, just purely off of what's going through your mind, how do you feel about winning this race right here at Iowa? Because you are in position too.
I'm feeling pretty good. I've been up here racing. I was running second there with Aiden Gould for quite a while, battling for the lead earlier on in the race. Kind of burned my stuff up early, but we're getting to the end of the race here, and we're just going to send it, hope it sticks, and see where we end up.
Tell us about the decision with you and Raymond to stay out as long as you can, and you were able to get that caution that you needed. How ecstatic was that Discord call? I cannot imagine the team comms were just quiet and nonchalant.
Oh, Raymond was going nuts. I'll have to send you a clip of it later. But we were excited. But right before we did it, we were kind of talking on the backstretch. I'm looking at the amount of cars on the lead lap. I'm like, well, shit, Raymond. The worst we're gonna do is fall back to 15th from 10th. So may as well gamble and see what we can make out of it. And it worked out.
I'm so happy to hear it. And again, Rogue State Racing, 3 seasons now in PAL. Everybody on the team winless. Are you going to be the one to go out there and get that first tally mark?
We certainly got a shot tonight.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Greg. Go out there and win, and I'm cheering on you now, buddy.
Hell yeah.
We'll send Greg down all. We love Greg so much, and here he is with the shot to win. Pace truck pulls off. Jacob Alicia in command. He can get a good launch. There we go. Green flag is back out at Iowa. And now we sit on the edge of our seats, bouncing our legs as they go into turns 1 and 2. Greg Jodiet up there on that high side. He drops back to 4th. Hunter East through the bottom in the 3rd, following his teammate. We look just behind that group. Raymond Wimmer is getting taken 3 wide middle. There goes Logan Wilson on the bottom, Gordon Spain on the top, and as they come off of the corner, Jacob Alicia is under attack by Aiden Gould. And we know this had to be coming. Aiden Gould has much fresher tires. His teammate Hunter East is right there with him. If Aiden Gould picks up this win, it creates a 4-driver tie for most career wins in PAL. Aiden Gould to the inside of Jacob Alicia. I just don't think Jacob Alicia can hang on. He's already getting past. He's completely cleared by the 51. No crossover. And now it appears to just be a battle. Oh, something might have happened to Raymond Wimmer. Raymond Wimmer around in the grass. Aaron Warren involved. Do we stay green? Aaron Warren with damage. Look back towards the front. We're still green flag racing. Raymond Wimmer, we saw start to drop like a rock. He and Aaron Warren made contact off of 4. They slide through the grass, and we are still green flag racing right here at Iowa. Hunter East, Aiden Gould teammates battling for the win. This is the battle for the win. Right here, right now. You got to get it done. Greg Jodiet, there with those fresher tires, still has to get around Jacob Alicia. I don't know why he hasn't yet. Greg might still be trying to figure out this track. He's not the absolute most dominant at these short tracks, but he is showing us some great speed. He's a little sideways off the corner, trying to hang on to the inside of Alicia. If I was Alicia, I would let him go. I would say, go get it, Greg. Those guys have been racing each other for now a full year, 2 seasons, plus this season's worth of racing. Go up there, Greg. Go get it. Go try to get yourself a win. But following Greg is rookie Gordon Spain. He is going to follow him. Gordon Spain to 4th. Greg Jody at 3rd. And Aiden Gould gives up to lead to Hunter East. Hunter East lead. Lap 165. Hunter looking for 2 wins in a row because Gordon Spain got around him. Gordon Spain approaching Greg Jody. Maybe Gordon can make a hole and Joe Houston can follow. Gordon Spain outside looking to the bottom of Greg Jody. He's actually going to fall in line, use that draft, and he's going to look to the inside. Gordon Spain has just a 1-lap difference in fresh tire compared to the guys up front. But that also could make the difference. Gordon Spain now moves his way into 3rd, and he sits 6/10 off of Aiden Gould. Gould another 6/10 off of his teammate Hunter East. Even if Gordon Spain magically gets around Aiden Gould here in turns 1 and 2 without a battle, that's way too much ground to make up and be able to complete the pass. But I guarantee you he will try because here comes Gordon Spain and Joe Houston making the pass on Aiden Gould. Gordon Spain will clear into 2nd, but a 2-second gap is what he has to make up in just 9 laps of racing. Gordon Spain, we're watching that relative, 2.2, 2.1, 2.2 again. He might have just zeroed out. I don't know if he's gaining any more. I don't think he's quicker. He's not quicker. It's staying stagnant right around 2 seconds. It would take a caution. And meanwhile, keep in mind, oh, Gordon Spain gets into the lap car of Dylan. Dylan Simmons around into the wall. Oh my gosh, that brings out the caution. That changes any of, oh my gosh, look at Wilson sideways. What is going on? That changes everything. A caution will come out. And Hunter East can't be happy about that. When this pace truck pulls off and the field comes to the green flag, they will take it. Next time around will be the white flag. 1 more lap to go. So it is essentially a 2-lap shootout for the win. Hunter East, Gordon Spain, Joe Houston, Aiden Gould, John Schoenbachler, Logan Wilson, all on old tires. 7th place, Greg Jodiet on brand new tires with Jacob Alicia. Through the restart zone, it's a launch out of Hunter East. Gets him about half a car length. Joe Houston right behind as they go into turns 1 and 2. Watch this whole field span out. And look at Jacob Alicia, that green and red car all the way on the top side of the track. 4 wide. Look at them, 4 wide back there. Jacob Alicia might have got shunted out of line. He didn't get the launch he was hoping for. And Hunter East retains the lead. Here comes Joe Houston. But look at Jacob Alicia on that top line. Douglas Henry spun. Douglas Henry around. Does he keep it straight? Do we stay green? We do stay green. Douglas Henry spins and is still green flag. 1 more lap to go. Hunter East is leading down the backstretch. Joe Houston not within reach. Through turns 3 and 4, will Joe Houston send it to the bottom? There's Greg. There's Alicia. But it won't matter. Hunter East, it's 2 wins in a row for the rookie.
Oh, fuck. Thank you.
That was fun, I'm not gonna lie.
That was
Long.
fun. I just
It was good. I just wish it stayed green.
Fireworks. Look at these! Look at these! Look at the fireworks. Fireworks are going off and they're for me. Look at them go.
Damn it, dude. The fucking if the 66 didn't wreck, I would have gained.
Oh my, you can hear Hunter East saying, look at the fireworks. Those fireworks are for me. The fireworks you see just in the background there to the top left of your screen. But Hunter East picks up the win, a dramatic finish. It's a burnout on the front stretch, and his teammate Aiden Gould is going to join him right there at the start-finish line. Hunter East brings home the CornHub 188 trophy here at Iowa. Joe Houston second, dramatic finish as he bounced off the outside wall. Greg Jody at third, and it was a wreck at the end of the race. Cars all over the place while Hunter East burns it down. Let's go take a look at the replay. Let's just see where we want to start here. First, let's look at Douglas Henry. Douglas Henry, middle of this pack, gets tagged by Eric Gonzalez, backs up a little bit, sideways, nowhere for him to go. Look at all these cars fan out, and somehow, even though he just overcorrects up into the field, Luke Chadwick, great avoidance, stays green. Let's look back. This is coming to the checkered flag. Let's see if we can see some wrecks happening here. This is back. Oh, Jacob Pettit sideways into Eric Gonzalez, gets Samuel Lang. They're all wrecking. Michael Alfaro gets into some contact. What happened to Raymond Wimmer? Oh, Raymond Wimmer's all the way back here with an incident. Into the wall. Everybody was wrecking. Absolutely astonishing, but we look back to Hunter East, parked right here on the front stretch. Let's get a word from him. Hunter, baby, rookie, you did it, 2 in a row. How do you feel?
Yes, sir. I feel good. I wish it could have ended under green, have a nice, relaxful end to the race. Nobody mad at each other, but we had to get it done in a natural OT, which is fine too. But a win's a win, baby. 2 in a row.
Well, Hunter, you joined Douglas Henry on the all-time wins list at 2 apiece. You have 2 in a row. Next week is the Charlotte DeBaby car, our first of our 3 Crown Jewel races. You could grab some cool little titles here. You could do just what your teammate did last season and win 3 in a row. Second to driver to ever do it. You would tie Aiden Gould with 3 career wins on the all-time wins list. You could pick up the Crown Jewel win at Charlotte, set yourself up for the Triple Crown. But let's focus on tonight. Tell us, what did it take to get that 24 car back up to the front after that first run where you dropped all the way to nearly outside the top 10? Keep it up front through the tire cycles and have yourself a shot to win the race.
Yeah, after that first run, I knew tires didn't matter all that much. They still mattered, but track position towards the end of the run mattered way more, especially that top side. So after that first pit stop, I'm like, oh, I have to keep this track position and also save the tires, which I did really well. I finally cycled out to the front. Had a good little battle with Aiden and Eric at the about lap 100. We all made pit stops, and I just kind of started pulling away until that caution came out. And then just got the good restart, got the good launch, and just backed it down and drove it home from there.
Congratulations, Hunter. This means a lot to you guys and the team. We saw Aiden celebrating with you on the front stretch. Have a great night tonight. And just save me a little bit of champagne, please.
Yes, sir, we'll do.
All righty. Thank you, Hunter. We'll send Hunter down, and we'll go ahead and talk to the rest of the top 3. And what a dramatic finish it was for Mr. Joe Houston. Joe Houston coming to the line, I think spun off of the outside wall. I think he came down, collected Alicia, might have collected Jody. A dramatic finish. Let's talk to him. Hey, Joe, this is Noah up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
I got you. What's up, Noah?
Well, Joe, it was a dramatic race out of you, and I thought maybe you had just a little bit of tire before that last caution to get up to the front, challenge those guys. Tell us, what was the 3 machine missing to be the race winner here at Iowa?
I mean, I think just traffic. That second to last run with the freshest tires by a couple laps, that allowed me to get all the way up there right with the leaders. Hunter kind of escaped out to a bit of a lead, and then on the final restart, I was kind of just trying to survive. I knew the fresh tires were coming, but that was a lot of fun. Passed a lot of cars. I don't think it got past too many times. So, yeah, it's a good race, and hopefully it was entertaining for you. Oh,
it was absolutely entertaining, and you coming to the line there, bouncing off the wall to the checkered flag. I didn't think you actually finished second. That's absolutely amazing. And you're falling in stride right where you were last season. We saw you getting a lot of top 3s. You actually went on a top 3 streak for quite a bit. So looking forward to see how you end up in the points again this season. What's the goal for you in season 3, Joe?
I just getting a win. I think we've been, like you said, second, third, top 5s just consistently, and the opportunity's for sure there. So hopefully that's my biggest goal: get a win, and then we'll see what happens from there. If the points or multiple wins, take it one step at a time.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Joe. Have a good night, bud, and go change a diaper in my honor, all right?
I got you, man.
We'll send Joe down, and we'll grab your third-place finisher, none other than Greg Jodian himself. Like, stopped up here on the outside wall. I don't know how maybe that car can't get back to the pits. Let's talk to him. Hey, Greg, bud.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, it looks like you're stopped up here on the outside wall. Did that car get wrecked, or you just found a cool place to pose?
No, I was trying to do you some cinematics here. I'm third, parked in front of the Iowa 3, so
Ooh.
figured it made sense. Look at that.
I could see it behind the leaderboard now. Nice one. Well, it looked like you and Raymond had a shot. Raymond actually wrecked and then didn't bring out the caution somehow, but he dropped all the way to the rear. So when it came to who could get it done for Rogue, it had to have been up to you. And kind of talk about the dilemma that you go in when you have just a few laps left. How hard do you push, trying to find those holes as they close and open up? And you managed to bring the car home in third. Tell us about it, bud.
Man, well, first of all, it was I was watching everything everybody else was doing on that last caution because I wasn't sure if I was going to come down for tires, how many guys were going to follow. So I saw Alicia duck out in my mirror at the very last second, just decided to pull it down and figured he'd drag the field, so I had to be at the front of that. And then once we took off on the restart, man, it was just sticking the car in every hole I could find, and I thought we were going to have a shot at it down into 3 and 4. I had a huge run, throttled it up, just couldn't quite get the power down. I thought we were actually going to stay 3 wide up off a 4 and battle it out. But it was fun racing there with Joe, just bouncing off of each other, trying to get to the line first, trying to beat one another.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Greg. It's a top 3 for you. You're getting started in the right direction. What's the confidence level going into Charlotte, the baby car, the first of our crown jewel races?
Pretty confident. I've run pretty good at Charlotte before. We're building some momentum coming into next week. So and maybe we'll beat last year's finish.
That'd be a pretty tall order to do that, but just maybe. You had the personality and the flair to get it done. Congratulations, Greg. Have a good night, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
We'll send Greg down, and ladies and gentlemen, that will be the conclusion of our race right here at Iowa. Join us next week, same time, same place, for what will be the baby car 225, our first of our 3 crown jewel races.